boys and girls, Mrs. Castle here, and we are continuing with our Bible verse. We're learning the Lord's Prayer, but before we go any further, let's review our theme for this week. Our theme for this week is, Thank God Jesus is my hope. Can you say that with me? Ready? Word up. Thank God Jesus is my hope. That's right. Well, I have a question for you. Did you know that God can lead us away from something? That's right. God can lead us away from something. Listen to our last verse in the Lord's Prayer. It's a sample prayer that Jesus has given us to teach us how to pray, and see if you can hear what it is. It comes in the Bible, God's true word, and it's in the book of Matthew. Matthew, as you might remember, is the first book in the New Testament, and it's in chapter 6, verse 13. Listen closely to what it says. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. What does that mean? God knows everything, and He knew we would need help in how to pray for His protection. So Jesus is teaching us how to pray for God's help to protect us from evil. It says, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil, Matthew 6:13. So, and lead us not into temptation, this first part. So perhaps you're at a store and you see something you want, but you don't have enough money, so you're tempted just to take it. Or maybe your mom told you don't eat anything else before dinner, and you see some cookies there and you're so hungry you want to take one. You're tempted to disobey your mom. But you know what? We're all tempted. We're all tempted. Even Jesus was tempted. But what's important is that we say no to that sin. We say no to it. We ask God to guide us away from the sin, from the temptation. We ask God to guide us away from it. And then we ask Him, deliver us from evil. Help us to make the right choice, to not sin. So, boys and girls, I need to ask you, if you have never believed on the Lord Jesus, the most important thing you need to do is ask Jesus to save you from the punishment of your sin. Jesus died on the cross. He took the punishment of your sin and my sin on Himself. Everything that we think, say, or do that displeases God, Jesus took the punishment on Himself. And He saved us from our sin, the punishment of sin. So if you've never believed on the Lord Jesus, you can do that right now. You can ask Him to forgive your sin. And you can ask Him, then you have His power and strength to say, help me not sin. Deliver me from evil. Deliver me from temptation. And boys and girls, if you have believed on the Lord Jesus, then you have God's power and strength to say no to sin. Sometimes sin looks like fun. Sometimes it's tempting to go and just do something that looks like it's fun, but in the end, it leaves us feeling really bad. And worse than that, it separates us. Our sin separates us from God. So if you've believed on the Lord Jesus, ask God to lead you not, in other words, lead you away from temptation and to deliver you from evil. Boys and girls, keep praying and asking God to help you. Keep spending time with Him every day. Read the Bible, His Word, and ask Him to help you do it. And if you would like to learn the Lord's Prayer by song, there is a link in the description to this YouTube video, and you can click on that and learn the Lord's Prayer through song. Thank you for joining me. Keep spending time with the Lord Jesus, asking Him to help you to not sin, and I look forward to seeing you next time.